Welcome back to Keeping It 100 with Voice of Myra.
Need all your time and your money too. Where the money be, I'm coming through. My pussy got this nigga off the hook. Got him popping up, he my peekaboo, yeah. He told me I'm the one, I told him maybe, yeah. Gotta watch these niggas, they tryna have my babies, yeah. Took me home to mom's, he told her I'm his lady, yeah. Is you crazy, bitch? Woo.
This episode today is not going to be about BBLs, even though I think the next one will, and I'll tell you why in a second. But this episode here is just about pretty much when I went back to Jersey for my 4th of July weekend. Fab's best friend Fendi's white party that I was invited to, just all of that good stuff. So we're gonna spill the tea on all of that. So pretty much for the 4th of July, I went back home and I just didn't tell anybody. The only people that knew was my grandparents and my sister Aisha. I could not tell her. So those are the only people that knew. When I flew back in, I went straight to my grandparents' house and I just stayed the night with them. And then the next day was the 4th of July. My uncle's birthday is the 4th of July, so he always has a big 4th of July party. So we went to the 4th of July party and I just popped up.
For those who live in Trenton area, welcome home. For those who are just visiting, we wish you a pleasant stay. On behalf
Hey, mama. Right there. What's good, my boy?
What's good?
Hi.
Was it already?
Okay, is that you? Hey, my cousin. Hey, mama, how you
Where
doing?
my girlfriend meet me?
Hey, how you doing?
I don't know why she didn't bring her pillow. It's in the car.
Yeah, because you're definitely not supposed to sit on your butt.
I'm on my thighs.
Okay, okay. All right.
You use the BBL pillow? Don't they put your legs to sleep?
Mm-mm. So that was super fun. Like, I like surprising my mom, making her happy, you know what I'm saying? Just surprising everybody. Really, I didn't even tell my honey, he didn't even know. And he came to the cookout with my mom and my sister, and my sister knew the whole time, but nobody knew. So that was just a bomb. After the 4th of July cookout, we were gonna go see the fireworks or whatever. And it just worked out because I wanted to see the fireworks, but I just wasn't beat for all of the extraness that came with it because my foot was a little swollen, which I don't really know why, but we'll talk about that in the next episode, because as the days was going on with my ankles was swelling up and stuff like that, I know for a fact it had everything to do with this healing process, but we'll talk about that in the next episode. So anyway, I didn't want to do all of that, but we wound up going on Kelsey. Shout out to my motherfucking fam on Kelsey. You know what I'm saying? They just had fireworks on Kelsey, so we was able to sit in the car and watch the fireworks. Me and my honey was, my sister and my mom, they had got out, my uncles and them, they had all came, so whatever the case is. I just stayed in the car because my feet was a little bit swole and I don't want paparazzi in my face. So I stayed in the car and we watched the fireworks. That shit was dope as hell. So that was that for the 4th of July. And, you know, I just relaxed and, like, tried to relax, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, I was doing a lot of smoking in Jersey. Like, I was doing a lot of smoking. Like, I gotta take a few pulls and I'll be good. So anyway, I did that. Originally, I had came to Jersey I had planned to come to Jersey for Fendi's party. If you don't know Big Fendi is Fab's best friend. If it's not his best friend, it's one of his very close friends. Every time Fab travels, Fendi with him. Anyway, when I was in Miami getting my surgery, Fendi sent me a flyer to his party. He was having an all-white party, an all-white yacht party in New York. You know what I'm saying? You know they're from New York. If you don't know, they're from New York. You know what I'm saying? So he was having an all-white yacht party in New York, and he sent me the flyer when I was in Miami. healing up from my surgery. Me and him just kind of was communicating back and forth in regards to the party or whatever. Like, a lot of people came with me, so he was just like, you know, he was like, you that bitch. You know what I'm saying? I got a bottle for you.
These niggas been holding me down for years. When shit got fucked up and niggas shitted on me, these niggas came through and settled and fixed me the fuck up.
I do know that Fendi's party was it was open to the public, obviously, because he was posting it on his page, and you can get tickets as low as $30. But I just kind of felt it being more personal because you personally sent it to me. Yeah. So I was making it my business to be there. I did reach out to him though the next day and just let him know, like, yo, bro, I was there. But you know, it was just so much going on, so I wasn't really able to get to you or whatever else the case is. And you know, that was that. We conversated a little bit. I really enjoyed myself, and everybody enjoyed themselves pretty much. So that was that with the all white party. You know, just going back, like, just with a little bit of what happened with the whole thing with me and Fab, like when I met him, pretty much was, I was at the mall, I was at Lenox Mall, and I was not gonna go. My cousin begged me to go. My cousin, he didn't beg me to go, but he said, cousin, we want to the mall. And obviously, I was not gonna go because during that time, I had like just moved up here. Like, my stuff was still in storage. You know what I'm saying? Because it was a whole bunch with the apartment I was moving into. We had to change apartments. We'll get into the whole moving to Atlanta thing in a whole nother episode. But it was literally a lot going on, okay? If you've seen how I was dressed and everything, you know that I was not in my regular, you know, on my regular shit. Anyway, I decided to go to the mall with them. We sitting there at Louis Vuitton, obviously, my bougie ass cousin. We at Louis Vuitton, and we're, you know, we was waiting or whatever. So during this time, they had two seats, like in the middle of the mall or whatever. And my cousin facing this way, I'm facing that way. So my cousin, he was like, I think that's Fab. You feel me? I'll turn around. And I'm trying to like really like watch, like really like see, because Fab is just not a regular Fab to me. You know what I'm saying? Fab, Fab is pretty much, he's my brother in music. You know what I'm saying? He's my brother in all of that. You know what I'm saying? I look up to him on so many levels. That's that. Like, I like female rappers, don't get me wrong, but when you ask me who are my inspirations and shit like that, Fab, if not the first, the second. You know what I'm saying? It's a male. So anyway, I'm trying to peep, you know, if that's him, but I couldn't really tell. And by this point, he come walking up on the side of Louis Vuitton. Now they in the mall, but they not waiting in the longest line. They on this other side. I said, cousin, bitch, I think that's him, cause he ain't waiting. You feel me? So I'm staring. At this point, I want you to know I'm trying to check you out and trying to see if that's you type shit. So he pulled his face mask down. So I said, yeah, bitch, that's him, I think. You feel me? So they go in the Louis Vuitton store or whatever. We sitting out here still waiting. He's getting help, but he's getting help from him sitting. And I'm just like, how am I gonna get in there? So anyway, long story short, we wound up leaving from Louis Vuitton. I was mad as hell because I'm feeling like 90%, I mean 100% this is him. You feel what I'm saying? But I'm out here, he's in there, this is that and the third. We wound up on Neiman Marcus. And when we came out, they was walking out. And it was mad at them. I said, bitch, that's him. I'm trying to look at his hands because if you know Fab, you know that he be getting all of them sneakers and stuff like that. He always be showing us the sneakers and stuff, so you're able to see his hands. And I don't know why, I just pay attention to hands and feet. I just don't know why. But anyway, once I noticed that was him, my mom always said, you need to go through the biggest person to win a fight. Go to the biggest one. Go, like, not the biggest one, child. So, I seen the biggest nigga. He had to be security. When I told him, I said, yo, I'm just walking up to him like, yo, I don't want no problems. He like, how you looking? I'm like, I don't want no problems or whatever. But we were so far away that he couldn't really tell if I was talking to him or not. So he just kind of like, you know, was continuing, just looked away or whatever else the case is. So now I'm going up close enough for you so you can know that I'm talking to you. So I'm like, bro, I don't want no problems. This security guy I'm talking to. So I'm like, I don't want no problem. I'm like, but this is him. Now Fab be on my phone all the time as my screensaver regular shit. So I'm like, this is him. You feel me? So I'm showing him the phone. He like, huh? He like, nah, that's not him. I'm like, yo, this is him. So at this point, I'm walking with these niggas. I'm like, this is him. I'm on the other side. It's me, it's security, and it's Fab, and it's somebody else. So I'm like, this is him. He like, nah, that ain't him. I'm like, yo, this is him, yo. He like, nah, that's not him. So he hit Fab. He like, yo, she said this you. He like, nah, that ain't me. I'm like, yo, this is you. He like, nah, that ain't me. Hell almost had me. I was like, pull your face mask up. He just bust out laughing. He like, yo, what's up? I was like, I don't want no problems. I just want to talk to you. He was like, well, talk to me. I just started fucking rapping and I ain't stopped. Just kept rapping. Bitch, I rap from Louis Vuitton all the way down to I don't even know. All of that. I started rapping. I won't stop rapping. I gave him my Instagram. And that was just pretty much that. 2 weeks later, he posted me. He tagged me. All of that good stuff. And yeah. I hate to like really sum this up, but my cousin is really outside. He texted me like, what the fuck is you doing? Even though I've been waiting on you. So I hate to have to sum this up here, but that's definitely how I met him. Probably won't talk some more when we get in the car, so let's go. So my cousin, y'all, that was calling rescue. I guess it's that type of
What's
day.
going on?
Day drinking.
What's going on?
Y'all taste this? Because I ain't never taste this.
Mm-hmm.
I know.
Oh, we like it from lemonade.
Oh, cousin, this is, what is all this floating in here?
I didn't drink out the bottle, cousin. Come on.
Okay.
I didn't.
Well, did you, honey?
No. We did shop.
Oh, that's the little balls. The little, when you shake it. Oh, yeah, that's what that
Okay,
is.
why just call me?
At my cousin's house, it's cold as fuck here. That's why I leave the fucking road. Somehow we about to hit the streets. This is not the plan.
Alright, so cousin, I feel like where it is.
So, it is now 4:24 in the morning. Everything that I had planned today was the total opposite, but everything worked out. I hung out with my cousin, you know what I'm saying? Then I met up with my friend Jazz. We wound up going to Traffic. It was gay night out with my cousin for gay night, and it was just fucking amazing. I love the girls. So that was amazing. From there, me and my friend Jazz, bitch, we wound up going to the studio. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to her. It's really good to have people behind you that really push you and shit like that, because the story behind me even going to the studio was just random as fuck. We were talking, bitch, we was hungry as hell. We said, fuck it, we gotta go get something to eat. Gets in the car, fuck nigga free, come on. I'm like, I'm about to redo this shit. I'm like, because, excuse me, I don't know why my nose is running like a little fourth grader. So, here fuck nigga free, I'm like, I'm about to redo this shit because I like this ratchet ass shit, but I'm not single, so I can't really sing it how I want to sing. I'm like, I'm about to redo this shit because it's 50% of us bitches that's taken, and it's 50% of us bitches that's single. So I had to represent for the taken hot girls. You feel me? They got good ass niggas behind them.
Niggas cheating that big D-I-C-K energy. He love when I get wretched with my wretched ass friends. T-A-K-E-N, that's me. Me, I ain't gotta worry about no fuck niggas cheating that big D-I-C-K energy. He love when I get wretched with my wretched ass friends. I call them honey.
Shout out to my honey. And honey is gonna be on Apple Music, and it's gonna be on all fucking all major platforms for y'all to listen to. So that's pretty much that. I just wanted to get back on here and just end up the episode because I'm actually not drunk, even though I look a little bit. So my drunkenness went down. Went to the studio. I just had a whole day. Like I said, it's 4:26 in the morning right now, literally, and I'm still up. That's pretty much it. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Y'all follow me on Instagram, and y'all make sure that y'all go tune into Honey and Summer, because I'm gonna drop 2 of them singles for y'all, because the last one that I put out was in like the end of April, the beginning of May, and all of this is going on, but now it's time to get back to work. So again, thank you for tuning in, and I will see y'all on the next one.
Big D-I-C-K energy. Yeah. You know when I get ratchet with my ratchet ass friends. Yeah, I call him honey. Ain't scared to show he want me. Yeah. Love sucking on my pussy and he quick to say he love me. He go and get the money, then he digging in my tummy. Sure. I talk shit and then we fucking like we bunnies.